happens at the balloon fiesta?
What happens?
Yes, sir.
Magic.
Magic.
Magic. 500-600 balloons launch, and the sky's full of color. The balloon fiesta actually started in a shopping center back in 1972 with 13 balloons, and they came into Albuquerque to help celebrate the opening of the shopping center. And a few of the pilots decided that this might be an interesting thing to do, so they planned another balloon fiesta at the state fairgrounds in February of 1973, and of course the snow and so forth in February kind of put a damper on that balloon fiesta, but they decided to make it an annual event, and they moved it to October. And there have been 3 different launch fields for the balloon fiesta. This is the current and the final balloon fiesta launch field. In the year 2000, we had 1,000 balloons out here on this field, which was a very congested balloon flight. And they decided to limit it to 500, 600, 700 balloons instead of 1,000. And this field is used for sporting events and concerts and outdoor festivals. But during the fall, the balloon fiesta rents it from the city for 2 months. And they install all the facilities out here to accommodate the tourists and the visitors.
The Balloon Fiesta is a 9-day event that is located in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Besides the balloons, the Fiesta has a variety of things to see and do, ranging from the AIBF Chainsaw Carving Invitational to the Laser Light Show. Every morning begins with a few balloons taking flight to check the wind in the Dawn Patrol Show. This is followed by a morning glow and an ascension. Depending on when you're there, you could see the Mass Ascension, the Double Ascension, the Flight of the Nations Mass Ascension, or the Special Shape Rodeo. Next is the competition balloon flying, where pilots get to show off their skills in a race and fly-in task. In the evening, the only thing involving the balloons is the glowdio. This is quickly followed by the afterglow.
There's different layers of current at different altitudes. So you're going to see today balloons going in several different directions. You might go up 100 feet and be going north, go up another 150 feet and go east.
The first thing that we're going to do is to kind of plan for that flight and try to determine, based on the wind conditions, what direction we're going to go, what landing sites might be that way and so forth. Then we're going to get the equipment out. We're going to do an inflation. Once we get the balloon up, then we're ready to launch, and then we're going to fly and make sure that we're safe and monitoring all the proper conditions as we go along. As we get ready to land, then we're going to try to pick a spot that we know is going to be safe, free of obstacles, free of livestock, those kinds of things. Once we get on the ground, and hopefully the crew has been able to chase along with us, so they would then be there hopefully to catch us as we land. Then comes the deflation process, where we actually lay the balloon down, let all the hot air out, pack it up in the bag, load everything in the trailer or the pickup, and come back home. Many of the flights that we've done over here, the weather conditions are just optimal in Albuquerque in October.
I guess the fun flights around here are when the wind's taking you out to the West Mesa.
When you get around a river or a lake or something, you come in and put the basket in the water about 3 inches and float along.
And then you fire the burner and take off again. That's a lot of fun, and it's a very picturesque flight. It's a big gathering of hot air balloonists, all like-minded people, and when all the balloons launch at once, there's so much excitement and people cheering and clapping and little kids smiling and grinning. It's just amazing,
I don't know that I've ever seen anybody that didn't have a smile on their face when they arrived or when they left.
I've seen it many, many times and been here for many balloon launches and never get tired of it.
It's enjoyable to fly the balloon, but if we don't get to fly, I've got so many people that I only see once a year over here.
I started ballooning, had my certificate in 1982, and I was one of very few women flying at that time.
With ballooning, we don't know for sure where we're going to go. There's always new and different things that factor into a flight, so it's fun. It's a challenge. Every flight's a challenge.